Well, good morning to all my friends and family and all you freaky people just trying to see what the hell I'm doing every day. It's cold again. For the last 2 days, I've enjoyed sunshine and t-shirts, and it's cold. I don't like it. At least I'm in this nice hot cab. I mean, I'm sweating my ass off out here. Whoo, buddy. Communication. All right, well, see, told you all I'm not the guy in the videos. Told you this shit, right? Plenty of times I've told you guys I'm not the guy in the videos, but that's the guy that I want to be. Yeah. Some would say I really screwed up. And then there's me, it's like, you know what? Somebody will get the fuck over it. Oh, no, I cussed. Oh, well. One take and that's it, right? I don't redo this stuff. I never redo this stuff. Communication, 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 even with those that you cannot stand to communicate with. Especially when you know what the answer is going to be, regardless what the hell the question is. Man, I'm not supposed to talk about her. But you guys know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah, all those that follow along, I know. I bet you guys get a kick out of that sometimes. I know there's a couple of you that do. Alright, so, my son, right? Hey, dad group, I know I cussed, but this one here talks about my kid also. So, maybe I get in the dad group with this one. Probably not. Worth a try. My son, my oldest son, right? Remember we had that talk about his grades and they were slipping, and now his grades are getting better, and you know, he's like really stepping up and he's doing a little extra. He's doing good. I'm proud of him. He's wanted to get his ears pierced for over a year. Over a year. And his mama said no. Mama said no. Mama said no. Mama said no. Well, I know. You guys already know where it's at, and I'm pretty sure about half of you are like, well, dumbass, you shouldn't have done it. I know, communication sucks. Talked to her for over a year now, or close to a year, about doing this, and every time it's the same thing. He's not old enough, he's not mature enough, and she says no. I feel that he's old enough. I feel that he's mature enough. I feel that he's earned it because he's turned the grades around, and he's, like, my mom always told me when I was a kid that, you know, if I wanted a tattoo, I wanted tattoos when I was young. Right? Now I've got a few of them. I'm kind of glad that she made me wait, because the one that I really wanted, I still to this day do not have, and I do not believe that I will get it. She told me that I had to carry the picture around for an entire year. And at that point, if I still wanted it, then we could go on about it. I carried that picture for an entire year. In fact, I carried it for almost 2 years. Thought it was the greatest thing in the world. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tattoos, and that one that I carried for almost 2 years is not one of them. That part is permanent. However, this whole piercing thing, like, he thought he was old enough. He messed up with his grades. He's turned his grades around. And of course, this is what I do, right? He wants to look a certain way. Okay, I'm all for that. I am supportive of that as long as you're doing it right. So I did it. We waited an entire year. We went and we bought the rings, and I made him wait 3 more days to be sure that he wanted it. And then I went ahead and pierced his ears Friday. His ear. He only did one, just one earring. He wanted it to be like his granddad's. He wanted the one earring, just like his grandpa. That's cool enough for me. And honestly, I would have figured that he would have said something. And he went the entire weekend without telling his mom that he did it. Now, of course, you know, I did not straight up say, hey, I'm going to pierce his ears. Or say, hey, is it alright that I do so? Because I already knew the answer. Right? So, I mean, it's kind of like one of those, I'd rather ask for forgiveness than ask permission type of things. And obviously that wasn't the right way to go about it. It really wasn't. Maybe it was. The hell, in my mind, if it's done, what are you going to do about it? Again, I mean, I'm sure that just pissed off a handful of people, but reality is freaking reality, alright? When you're in a blended family, there's going to be some things that you do not agree with, but if you can't come up with a real freaking reason why it's not okay, I don't see the problem with it being done. For the entire year that he's wanted this, her reasoning simply is he's not old enough, mature enough. I'm sorry, the kid is 11 years old. There are kids half his age in school to have them. She said, well, did you talk to him? Does he understand the kids in school are going to make fun of him? No, the only person that he is at all worried about is a grown fucking adult that's around him. That's the only person he's worried about. He understands the kid's going to possibly look at him different. And he's already had plenty of issues with being bullied and being picked on. And we've talked about this plenty of times where it's like, you know, something to the effect of, you know, just smile at it. Be like, you know what? That's why I know I'm a better person. I know that I'm better than you because I don't have to say mean things to you to make myself feel better. I believe that he'll do this. Now, with this grown-ass man that's around him that doesn't listen, I mean, he can't do that. That'll eventually work itself out. But I felt that it was okay. Now, she does plenty of things that I'm not okay with. But I get absolutely no consult about it. I don't get talked to. I don't even get let known about it until well after it's happened. And then I do one thing, being a piercist, being a guy full of piercings and tattoos, and I pierced my son's ear who has wanted it for over a year, but I'm the wrong one. She took him to hunter safety course. Now, that's something that I wanted to do with my son. I wanted to do that for a long time. She did it without letting me know. I didn't even know until they were already there, and he called me and said, hey, Dad, by the way, I'm doing this. Great. Now, I understand why. It's good for him to be able to go through it. But she didn't do it for him. She did it for her so that she could go hunting with her boyfriend. So, yeah, that kind of cancels out, doesn't it? You did it to better you, not the kid. Now, so this has gone on a long tangent, right? Communication, sometimes it's not going to work, and you got to find a way around it. And I suck at it a lot of the times. I told you guys I'm not the guy in the videos. That's the guy that I am trying to be, the guy that I want to be. I watch these videos probably more than anybody else does. I go through and rewatch these things over and over and over. Oh my goodness, I've got coming, I mean, I don't know, 7, 8 months, I mean, close to a year's worth of videos. I want to be this other guy. I want to be the guy that's talking to you guys on the phone. It's not who I am. It's who I want to be. I went and pierced my son's ear without his mother's permission. Even though we had talked about this for an entire year and she told me no. I didn't feel that her reason was any form or way of justification other than she didn't like it and that was it. You got to learn to compromise. All right, this goes for all blended families, all split families. You got to learn to compromise. There's got to be some freaking middle ground in there. All right? I don't know how to tell you aside from work on it because I can't do it myself. Work on it. Try new things. Listen to those around you. I am so thankful that I have a woman around me. She stood out there last night and tried to be the middleman between us. And it kind of worked till I just got tired of fucking talking about it. It ended up the same shit. That's always the same thing. Every time her and I talk, it's the same damn thing. So I got tired of it finally. And, but yeah, just communication. This is now one of my longest videos I've ever put up. Hopefully it makes some sort of sense. Hopefully you guys learn something from it. If you like it, hit the subscribe button, like the share button, the like button, the share button, all that other stupid shit. Because I don't really freaking care. I just want to get out there so I can help people. Because there's people who can hear this message and it matters to them. Because this message can relate to them. That's what I'm after. I want to help people. You guys enjoy and have a wonderful freaking day. Oh, hell, I'm going to have a good day, too. It's Monday. I work for one day. I'm off tomorrow, and then I start all over again. Man, life of a truck driver. You guys enjoy. Get your asses to work.